Hi guys, this is BT Nuclear, and thank you for subscribing. All of you guys, we've reached 200 subscribers. Thank you so much. We made our milestone. I'm here today with my producer Dan and our special guest, Dynamic Meme.
What's up, guys? I'm the Mountain Dew expert on today's episode.
Hey guys, and I am not the Mountain Dew expert, but I like Mountain Dew, and I produce all the great content that this man makes.
And thank you guys for coming today. We have 18 flavors that we'll be trying. We hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be crazy, guys. By the end of this, we're going to be like sugar high, man.
Yeah, probably.
We're probably maybe going to get sick too, maybe. But thank you guys for all coming, and we're going to get right into the flavors.
Alright, guys, well, first off, we got electric apple. Sorry, not electric apple. Thrashed apple. This is a Kroger exclusive. We don't have Kroger around here, so
No.
This one was specially ordered off of eBay for this episode. Here, pass that around. Oh, that smells awesome.
I haven't had this one either before. How about you, Andrew?
I had it twice when I've been out of state.
Oh, okay, cool.
But, yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Let's see where the first ranking goes for
All right.
Thrashed Apple.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I am a sucker for green apple. I do like green apple and sour flavors.
That's really good.
I'd put that as solid A tier, personally.
I'm gonna have to go with the A too, because that's the notes. It's very it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, but sour,
Right.
and it's very sweet. And the carbonation makes it feel really good going down. Like I'm tempted to put it S, but from the other ones I've had in the past, I'm gonna say if we had this here, I'd probably be getting this all the time. So I'm gonna give this a solid A.
Yeah, I was going to say B or A, but I like how smooth this one is. Like, this is smoother than a normal Dew. Like, honestly, it doesn't taste too sour to me, but that's fine. Like, the flavor itself is really good. I think we got our answer.
Okay, let's put that on A. The Thrashed Apple is going to A. That's gonna be tough one to beat now since the flavors we have here.
Well, just you wait, Colin, because next up we have Mountain Dew Purple Thunder.
Ooh.
This is a Circle K exclusive. These cans were, I believe, limited to Canada, but they recently brought them over here. I got this in Pennsylvania, which is where the nearest Circle K is for us. This is a berry plum flavor,
Ooh.
which is pretty unique.
Unique and new taste to try.
You never hear about plum in a pop. I don't
think I've ever heard of a plum pop.
Yeah.
Guys.
All right, guys, let's try it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Here we go.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Very. I get very subtle plum, not very strong plum. Subtle.
I would say, personally, this is just as good as Thrashed Apple. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not too keen on the flavor. Like, I would say, like, if you gave this to me or a friend gave it to me, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go out of my way for this one. I think that's just an opinion, though.
I feel you on that. Personally, if I was at a friend's house and they had this, I'll grab it. I think it's pretty decent, but compared to Thrashed Apple, that one was really good. And after having Thrashed Apple, I'm gonna put this either a B or a C.
Well, maybe we could compromise and put it at a B.
B. I was gonna say C, so B's fine.
Yeah,
I
B's
think that's-
fine.
Yeah, B's a solid because again, it's not terrible.
Purple Thunder, we're gonna put at B. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's if it was there, I would grab it. But if it was between that or Thrashed Apple so far, I would always grab a Thrashed Apple.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, guys, next up we have 2024's Patriotic Summer Flavors. This one's Liberty Chill. This is their blue out of the red, white, and blue lineup. So this one used to be called Liberty Brew. They released Liberty Brew a few years back, and they brought it back. This is the third time it's returning. And the flavor is supposedly 50 flavors in one. I don't know how much truth there is to that statement.
Sure. Thank you.
Yep.
You guys could be the judge of that.
Yeah, I remember having this along with the third one when we went camping that one time.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we had it.
I haven't had it since then. So here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see how it's been.
You know, after having this compared to the other two, I gotta say this one's a little lower for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. And now this one's really sweet. And compared to the other two, like the thrashed apple was sweet, yes, but it wasn't overwhelmingly sweet.
Right.
And then Purple Thunder was sweet, but it wasn't this sweet. And I don't know if you guys are the same. The older I get, the sweeter something is, the less I like it. So I'm gonna rate this C.
I remember my critique of this when we went camping. It's sweet. Because of that, it just tastes like I'm drinking like just liquid sugar without a flavor, which is not ideal for me.
So I do have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What do you think it tastes like?
Let me see.
I think it tastes like those Lifesaver gummies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now that you say that,
yeah.
yeah.
Like the blue ones,
I was thinking more along the red ones.
the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with Andrew. It feels the red ones.
That's what
See, that's the thing though, is like you'd have to like give me an example of what it would taste like in order for me to agree with that. Otherwise, I would have never came up with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? We'll throw that in maybe C?
I would say C. What about you guys?
What about? How do you feel about that though?
Like, I personally say it's B, but you guys seem like you don't like it as much.
If I'm gonna be honest, to me it's kind of mid. So I believe it kind of deserves lower to middle mid. So I believe C as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, I used to rave about this flavor so much.
So much.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is the best. I can't wait to get my hands on it again. But then comparing it to these two, it's just not as good.
No, right.
Not at all. Let's put that would be rubber right here. Liberty Chill.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We'll put that in C.
C. Okay, next up should be
Next up, we got the white variant of the Patriotic
Okay.
flavors. This is Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion. It is a peach lemonade flavor. I'm
Ooh.
a sucker for both peach and lemonade.
I-
I'm a sucker for a lot of things. let's
See,
be
I'm
honest.
glad you like enabled the peach flavor, because here's the thing: I tasted all three of those, and you know I've had my reviews of them, but like I wouldn't know it was a peach lemonade. But now that you told me it's peach lemonade, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it more.
I'm a huge sucker for peach too. Anything peach is literally my favorite. Peach beer, peach anything, because I'm more of a fruit like kind of tasting guy. So if I taste the fruit or like apples, it's always great.
Right.
So let's give Freedom Fusion a taste. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I taste
Yeah.
the peach.
Yep, me too.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as sweet as the other ones.
Yeah, it's not nearly as sweet as the previous Liberty Chill, which is good. That's a good thing. But
It doesn't go above thrashed.
ooh.
How would you feel?
I think I would put it in C personally.
C? What would
I
can't
prefer Liberty Chill.
He prefers Liberty Chill. I would say C as well, not because they're in the same tier,
Okay.
but just, you know, it's good, but it's, you know, the flavor's good. It's nice, but it's not like, you know, I wouldn't go out of my way for it. So
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'll bring it down to C. I just like how you could actually taste the peach in that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sugar's not overpowering the flavor.
Right. I agree.
I noticed with a lot of the seasonal flavors, some of them they like to overpower with the sugar instead of the flavor.
Sure.
So that would be right.
Second last one.
There we go, and we're gonna move that right up to C.
Yep. Cool.
All right, guys. For the red one of our Patriotic Dews of 2024, we have Star Spangled Splash. It is a raspberry. Actually, it's red berries. I read online it was like strawberry raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm expecting.
Now on our trip when we had this was my favorite out of the three.
Yeah.
Out of the patriotic flavors.
I agree.
It reminded me of Code Red.
I was feeling experimental, and you know, because I loved Dew SA back in the day, I've thought, you know what? If I put all three of these together, maybe it might taste like it. And I tried it, and I like
You know what Dew SA is?
what?
It's Code Red, Voltage, and Whiteout.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I did. All right. In my defense, I've actually never had whiteout, so I can understand why maybe I would have never gotten that. But now it makes sense. That's good.
Yeah, that's what.
Huh. Yeah, I mixed it together and it tastes like cough syrup. I'm like, oh my god, it was disgusting.
I can imagine that.
Right.
Here we go.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's similar to Code Red, but it's not like, I'd say it's lighter, and it's not obviously Code Red's cherry, so but it kind of tastes a little similar to that.
Yeah. What are you feeling, Andrew?
It's very flavorful.
Yeah.
I prefer that to the peach lemonade one. I'm gonna have to put this as B.
Yeah, I agree with B. I think it's B. Out of all those 3 flavors, I believe this is the best out of the 3.
I agree. Yeah.
So
I would keep it on B too. Yeah. So cool.
So the list that we have so far is Thrashed Apple at A, Purple Thunder at B, Star Spangled Splash at B, Liberty Chill at C, and Freedom Fusion at C.
Yep.
And so the next one we're going to, I believe, should be Infinite Swirl.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, but I think that's one of the newest flavors out, right?
Absolutely, this is a 7-Eleven and Speedway exclusive that they came out with, I want to say, a month or 2 ago. And it's tropical pineapple berry flavor. I feel like we've been having a lot of tropical flavors
I know,
as of late from Mountain Dew with their Baja lineup, but then again, let's see how this one is.
Yep, we'll see how. I haven't tried this one yet either.
You haven't? Oh, you both haven't had this?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll see.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Now, here's my problem with it.
yeah.
It's very similar to Maui Burst,
Okay. Oh, yeah.
which we're reviewing.
Sure, later.
well.
Yeah, later on.
And
Yeah, that's a good point.
I do feel like it's better than C, though. I feel like it's better than the 2 4th of July seasonal flavors, Liberty Chill and Freedom Fusion, just because
Yeah.
it's not as sweet, and I can taste. Like I said earlier, I'm more of a fruit guy, so when I taste the pineapple,
Right.
I like the strong fruit flavor, so I would put it at a B.
I would put it at C, so I would just put it in B because
B.
you 2 said B.
Yeah, so let's put. I believe we have Infinite right here,
That's
Yeah.
correct. Yep.
so we'll put that at B.
And we might change these too later on. We might move around a couple and stuff like that. So
Especially when we get further down, because we
Yeah.
have all the way down to there to go.
right.
And
So,
if we want
these
to
aren't
taste a little
final,
more,
so,
yeah, these
yeah.
aren't final.
All right.
Cool.
Do you want to hand me that one there?
Right here.
that one, yep.
Oh, Voltage.
No, Livewire.
Livewire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is Live Wire. This is a classic Mountain Dew flavor. It's a staple in the lineup, even though you don't see it everywhere.
Yeah.
This is very classic flavor. One of the first variations that they ever came out with. It's an orange type flavor.
Every time I hear Livewire Mountain Dew, I think of LimeWire.
LimeWire,
LimeWire, yeah.
classic.
Classic.
But
Give your computer so many viruses it won't even turn on.
right.
Orange flavor. Okay.
Have you had this one in a while, Colin? I
No,
feel like you haven't, no.
not like for like maybe a couple of years.
Sure.
And I'm gonna warn you guys right now. I'm already getting sweetness overwhelmed, so you're starting to see me all of us like pour less and less as we go on.
Right.
It's getting like sweet.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Cheers, guys.
Livewire, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh
I never was a Live Wire fan.
no.
Nope.
See, I told Colin this a couple weeks ago. I think Livewire is a sleeper. You know, it kind of gets overshadowed by Code Red and Voltage, but I liked it a lot.
It's good for an orange soda. I
Yeah.
would say that. I wouldn't even say it's the best orange soda.
Okay.
though.
I'm gonna put that. I don't know if you guys are gonna feel the same. I think Andrew might feel the same because what he said.
Sure.
I'm feeling C.
I would say D.
I disagree. I'd say B because
Well, you say it's a
'cause
sleeper hit, but
I think it's a sleeper if you compare it to Voltage and Code Red, because Code Red is like the overrated go, and Voltage is the one that all the newbies drink, but they enjoy it. And it's like, I don't know. So B, C, and D.
So
So we gotta
it's
split it
go
even
C.
C.
It's
Yep,
gotta
we gotta
go
split it
even
C.
C.
Oh man.
Livewire is a C for
Come on,
sure.
guys.
Do you want to use one of your overrides?
No, no, I will not do that.
Oh,
I love you, Livewire, but not that good.
yeah, definitely not.
Excuse me. You crapping on Livewire?
Yeah, I am.
This guy.
No, I believe. Oh, we're not even to where I'm going to get controversial in a few minutes.
here we go.
This,
Oh, no.
where
Yep.
is it? Oh, you guys are not going to like me on this one.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, guys. Next up, we got another classic Mountain Dew variation. 2001, I think this was released.
Yep.
It's either 2001 or 2004. I forget which one it was, but yeah, this is like one of the first mainstay Mountain Dew flavors.
Right.
Code Red.
This is like, at least from my perspective, Code Red was always like the gaming Dew. Like when Halo 3 came out, you know, everybody was drinking Code Red, you know, stuff like that. No? At least me and my friends.
Mountain Dew Game Fuel
Oh, yeah, the game fuel.
that came out with Halo 3.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Game Fuel is
I saw
always
those
peak.
they're selling like, I don't even know if they're just cans or if they're actually sealed. But they go up for a pretty buck on
Oh,
eBay.
they're
Yeah, it's
expensive.
obnoxious, yeah.
Especially if they're sealed still. Like,
Right.
yeah, they go.
I need a palate cleanse. Where's my water? There it is.
Palate cleanse. Oh, yeah, Andrew, if you want, here's a water.
I'm all
You're good? He's got
I'm
those
palate cleansing with
Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot Crunchy Cheetos.
Okay, wash some of the sugar and other flavors down. There we go.
Oh my god, water tastes like air. Nothing compared.
Nothing compared. So, are you guys ready to experience
yes,
one of the
sir.
OGs?
General, it's time to go Code Red. Yep. Can't deny it. But
The aftertaste, not my favorite.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd even go as far as say it's C tier.
Well, here's where I'm going to say, guys, which you guys are not going to like at all. Code Red, if there was a F tier.
Well, it's
I
not,
wouldn't
buddy.
say that.
So what it would be?
It's a D tier for me.
I would disagree. From a fundamentalist perspective, Code Red is just pure cherry, and it's just enjoyable. I feel you don't like it because one of the ones that we'll get to, you know, I'm gonna maybe not hate, but you know, you're trying to get back at me. That's what this guy's doing, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
He's just trying to sneak around the bush.
He's pulling a.
I feel like we're on like
Ruse.
we're on
A ruse.
Survivor. Like I'm using like the whatever it's called.
It is definitely a D. But since I know you want to put this as S because this is your pinnacle.
No.
Colin paid me to put it at a lower tier.
Yeah.
I did. I gave him $50.
No, I would say
kidding.
All right. If you do say D tier, why though?
Because compared to the other flavors have a better taste, and it's not as strong. Like the cherry is good, but compared to like a thrashed apple, the nuance of the flavor just tastes so much better. The sweetness, the amount of sweetness it has, the carbonation I felt was the best in thrashed apple so far.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. So out of all those, I get it. It's like the gamer drink Code Red and Voltage and many other game fuels and stuff like that. But I would have to say, out of all of them, it's gonna have to go, my personal opinion, D.
Well, I don't mean to fire back, but you gave me a reason why it sucks compared to other flavors. What's a reason why you don't like it as a flavor itself?
I'm not a fan of cherry.
See, that's an opinion, though, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what all this is.
Yeah, opinions.
All right, fine.
But where would you?
I would put it with B. I wouldn't say it's A. I would say it's a moderate B.
What would you put it?
I would put it at C.
C.
Now, Code Red is like a very childhood,
Yeah.
close to me flavor.
Sure.
But still, I can't get over that aftertaste. I don't get it.
No. So do we agree to put it on C?
Reluctantly.
Oh.
This hurts my soul.
Sorry, Dan.
It's okay.
But top of C or bottom of C?
We'll put it at top.
Top.
C.
Yeah, we'll put top.
Oh yeah, because it's way better than the.
Well, then in that case,
July
would
flavors.
you say Livewire is better than the July flavors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Andrew, how would you feel about
I
that?
disagree. But
You disagree?
You guys do it. I don't care.
Let me guess. Well, hold on.
Hold on.
How about this? Put Livewire in between the two. Liberty
I'd say
Chill.
we put the peach one above Liberty Chill
No.
and Livewire next to Liberty Chill.
Andrew wouldn't agree with that, though. He likes Liberty Chill
Just
more.
put it in between.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it in between Liberty. I'll give you
Yeah.
Liberty Chill on the second place in the C.
Sure. Yeah. That's understandable.
So what is? Oh yeah, we gotta put this back. Now comes, I believe, either
The third one in the.
this comes a
Classics.
Voltage, out of the classics,
Yep.
and a very good classic. It has a raspberry and citrus flavor with ginseng, and we're gonna get a good taste of this. And this time we'll start from Andrew, and then we'll make our way back down again.
So yeah, guys, Voltage. Growing up, this was my favorite flavor. I'll just be real with you guys. I really like blue raspberry, and yeah, it's very citrusy. Like this, I know how you say you think Code Red is synonymous with gaming.
Sure.
But like for me, Voltage is synonymous with gaming back in the day. When I first built my computer and we first started playing Team Fortress 2,
Oh man.
like that, this was my drink of choice, was Mountain Dew Voltage.
Okay.
I would agree with that. Like Code Red and Voltage were like the two flavors that I tried outside of just the standard deal, and I think it was Half-Life 2 Deathmatch that I played it on for the first time
Man.
because it was free, and in high school I didn't make money, so you gotta get what you gotta get. But
Now, my story of Voltage is, I don't know if you guys remember, for Black Ops 3 at 7-Eleven, they had the gaming cups where you get XP if you roll up the rims to win. So when I was in high school, I went to the 7-Eleven near our place, and I bought over 100 cups and brought it into school, and I rolled every single cup in my my social studies class, and I registered every single one. I put it in that video on Vine. Vine no longer exists. So, but I love that flavor, and that's what I used on all those cups of Voltage for one of them, and then I just bought all the other cups with it.
how am I not surprised?
I want the double XP.
How much were they each?
The cups?
Yeah.
I spent about $60 for all the cups.
Dear God, man. Oh my gosh.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
Yep.
Yep.
Tastes like gaming.
Yeah. I'd say like out of the three, Livewire, Code Red, and Voltage, Voltage is out of the three of them the best refined flavor. Like it's not overpowering. It's sweet. It's got the flavor. It's it's great.
Where would you put it, Dan?
Well, since we put Code Red on C, I would honestly say Voltage is a B.
I was going to say A. How
I was
about
also
you?
gonna say
A?
yep.
All right.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess we're leaning up to A. I'm fine with that.
A Voltage, I think, is another one like Thrashed Apple that has a really good flavor.
Out of all the people I know, if they do know Mountain Dew, it's either they know it because of the original or Voltage. So,
True. Or Red.
yeah. Not really. I Code Red, I've only, like, my brothers, like, I think they liked Code Red, and then maybe, like, one of my friends, if that's it.
So now we're going to the exclusive restaurant flavors coming up next. So the first one we're going to have is
Pepsi.
Pepsi, their
Yeah.
new Dew flavor. So and here we have the Dark Berry Bash from Applebee's, exclusive to Applebee's. We had it in a cup like this because they didn't have any bottles. They just gave it in a cup. Now we got to be really careful with
They
this.
filled that.
I'm actually, since it's Andrew's house, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Fair
I don't.
enough.
I don't want to risk his laptop
It's literally to the rim, ladies and gentlemen.
with a bunch of ice.
How much was that?
$3.60.
That's pretty good for that. Oh.
It's like a liter. Now, personally, guys, this is one of my higher flavors on the list.
I've only had this once
Every time I go to Applebee's, I get it.
with ribs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now I'm gonna say something that I think we all know because the ice has been sitting there.
It's
Yeah,
watered
it's
down.
watered down. Yep, I was about
Yep.
to say that.
but I know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
And it's S tier.
I would have to. I love this flavor, but I'm saving S for a controversial pick of personal favoritude. I would be willing to compromise if they both say S, but personally, I'm gonna give it an A.
I was gonna say A itself. I want to save my S tier for a flavor that's dear to me. So, but it is very good. Like honestly, ladies and gentlemen, if you are around an Applebee's and they serve this, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed.
It may depend on your region, or the area of the United States you are, or if you're not in the United States, if you ever come to Applebee's.
Right.
I went in there and I just walked in and asked for a to-go cup, and this large, like, it's more than 16 ounces, probably 32.
Almost.
And it was only $3.60, $3.58. So I say for this much of it, it's a pretty good deal. And I would agree with A.
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool.
Now, would we put that above Voltage and Thrashed Apple, or would we leave it at the bottom tier?
I personally would.
You
I
would?
would too. Yeah.
Yeah, I would put it above Thrashed.
I love that flavor. It is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree with this list so far. For B tier, we haven't moved anything around. We agree with B tier so far, or do you want to move any of those around, you guys feel?
No, I'm good. That's
I'm
good.
fine with the list.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish this up.
I know. It's kind of cool because we'll have the leftover ice for the other ones.
Yep. Now, here's where my controversial picks coming in.
Boy.
Now, if my friends know about me, two things I like a lot are fruit and honey. And next up, we have Sweet Lightning, which is I believe a honey melon flavor, which we do have in the Maui Burst bottle. We poured Maui Burst out and put Sweet Lightning in it.
It's peach.
It's peach.
It's actually watermelon.
Oh yeah, peach. Yeah, but it's my favorite flavor because of the honey. And I'll let Danny pour first this time.
Thank you.
Now, I'm gonna try to stagger my my bias towards this, because sometimes I go out of the way just to get this. I don't even get food from Taco Bell. I just get that and KFC. So I'm just prefacing. I have a big bias on this.
Yeah. So like Darkberry Bash, it's Applebee's exclusive.
This is KFC and
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. There you go. And it's not in this bottle. It's usually in the Taco Bell cups and stuff.
Yeah, you
That's their option.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one's a little watered down, I think.
Yeah.
Dang you, restaurants.
All right. Since I started with the first pour, let me take another sip just so I can verify. And I'm not saying this because you bashed my good old Code Red, but honestly, it's not that good. It tastes. Again, I'm not really a melon kind of guy, and the honey, I can understand the level, and that's based on opinion too. But in my opinion, it just doesn't work. I remember, when I go to KFC and they have this, I don't get it. I'll get the brisk iced tea because it's just I don't know. It's probably out of all the flavors right now, it's probably my least.
How about you, Andrew? What do you feel?
C tier.
C tier? Oh,
I was gonna say D.
I was gonna say S, but
No, S.
oh yeah. Like I said, honey is personal soft spot for
How
me.
about we? Yeah.
All right.
I would agree with C though, because
C is fair.
you
Yeah.
both had C and D, and I said S, so
Yeah.
Put it in B.
put it.
You
No.
say S, that's like 2 tiers above that.
Right, but the two are lower, so I
The
would
two
keep
are
it
way
C.
lower. One's
Yeah.
already down here, and
Yeah, I
one's
would
right
do
here.
C. I would do C.
So, but I'll put it.
I would say it's a
You won't say it's above
No.
Code Red, but it's definitely above Livewire.
Yes, I would say that. I agree with that. And I would disagree and say it's better than Liberty Chill, but I think Andrew would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll leave Liberty
Yeah,
Chill there.
that's good.
Let's see. What's next up? Frostbite?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. Now, Frostbite, we get this a lot over by at my Walmart, so I'm used to this flavor. So I'm going to let them go first with this. I on my lunch breaks I usually pick that up, or another flavor that's coming down there, which is another controversial pick where I'm going to be giving. But
This is a melon flavor.
melon flavor with, let's see, what's naturally flavored dew, frostbite, melon. Here we go. I'm gonna put a quarter.
What type of melon is blue though? Like I would never guess it's melon flavored based off of
Usually melon you would think is like green.
or yellow, like how you know.
Yeah, sweet lightning is.
Here you go. Make sure you put the cap on it. I'll put it back.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm gonna preface this, but the deeper we go into these pops, our taste buds are getting filled with sugar and sweetness.
Yeah.
So to be fair with the other pops we're drinking now, for me, the sweeter we get into, the more I'm like, my mouth is just getting overwhelmed. But I can still taste the flavor.
Yeah, we're trying our best, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Frostbite.
Never understood this one.
Yeah.
D.
I think it's overrated. It's just it's too similar to like Voltage. Again, you know, I didn't realize until now that it's melon flavored, even though like it's weird. But yeah, I think it's overrated. I think it's fine for what it is, but definitely not. I think we got our first D tier, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish
Wow.
I wish we could put it lower than that. Oh my gosh.
It's all right.
That one, like the other ones, how some had subtle sugar,
Yeah.
but the sweeter ones, this one's like sweet to me.
It's still okay.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I would never go out of my way for this one.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, no, yeah. All right.
Okay.
I will introduce the next one. This is
Ooh.
one that I've actually, I don't think I've ever had it, but if I have, it's been a while ago. Is Pitch Black. Now, Andrew, did Pitch Black, was that around when Code Red and all those flavors came out?
So, that is also an earlier one that they came out with temporarily. They had Pitch Black, they had Pitch Black 2, which was more sour.
I heard that. Yeah.
This is a blast of dark citrus punch, flavor of other natural flavors.
Now, it says Dark Citrus Punch. I think it does kind of have like a grape undertone to it.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
yeah, so this one's a little old. I'll be real with you guys. It's been sitting in my storage over there for a while, but because they don't have this out anymore in America. They have it in Canada currently. But yeah.
Here.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, I
Now-
don't think I've had this one, so this will be new.
This will be a new flavor for me too. I'm interested to see this. And then there's another new flavor we're trying today that just released this month, right? You said for Voodoo. That's
Yes.
towards the end.
Oh, yeah,
So
that'll be the last one.
I actually have a funny story about Pitch Black.
Sure.
So, in 2016, they had Decision 2016 to coincide with the presidential election that was happening at the time. It was Baja Blast versus Pitch Black to stay as a permanent flavor. Clearly, it did not happen.
Yeah.
So, we had a school party, and I brought a bunch of each to school, and I had my classmates vote on the Mountain Dew website on which one they liked more, and I tried to persuade them to vote for Pitch Black because I preferred Pitch Black much more. But yeah, let's give it a shot.
That would have been an awesome class to be in. I wish you would have been my classmate. Another fellow-minded person that believes Dew is the best pop.
All right, here we go.
Actually.
I like it.
I think it's
Actually, yeah, it's wow. Actually, it's pretty good.
I would say B. Like the other ones, I like how it's subtle, not too sweet. You can taste the grape, which I'm a sucker for grape anything. But I wouldn't say it's like, I don't know. I was debating originally at C, but then I was like, I like the grape because the grape's coming through a little bit more. So I would put it like, it's definitely better than Infinite Swirl.
Yeah, I would agree at a B too. It's very it's
I
smooth.
also agree.
It's smooth. It's like what's the first ones? I forgot. What's the first? The first one.
The first one.
No, the first one we tried. Sorry.
Oh,
the Thrash
Thrash
Apple.
Apple. Yeah, it's smooth like that, which is great. And yeah, I genuinely like the flavor. It's cool.
It's
I
easy to
agree
go
with you.
down.
Yeah, it's a solid B.
I kind of wish this was the permanent flavor.
Yeah,
like
well,
you said.
Pitch Black did win.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and it became a permanent flavor for a year.
A year. Oh,
I agree. It would go in front of Infinite Swirl,
yeah.
and probably the red one too.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Star Spangled
I would say
Splash.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that's a good. I also like how it's right next to. Is that what hold on, I'm trying to. Sorry. Purple.
Purple Thunder.
Purple Thunder.
yeah.
I like how it's Pitch Black and Purple Thunder because they're both kind of like purple cans next to one another.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice spot for them. Next up, we're gonna hit up Major Melon, another sleeper hit. Like me and Dan were talking about the
I
other
agree,
day.
yeah.
This is a peak sleeper hit. What do you feel about that?
You know what? I'm gonna have to drink some and
figure
think
it.
about it.
Think about it. Okay. Hold on. There you go.
I will say this, and I'll be honest. I tried Major Melon for the first time. I actually didn't like it, and then I remember I was at a friend's house, and that was the only one they had. And I had like 2 or 3 cans after that, and then I realized I was like, okay.
Let me say this. When the Major Melon came out, they did actually send me a review sample of it.
Really?
Yeah, I was in like a Dew club.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they don't really send me anything anymore.
Oh,
Probably because I kind of stopped being on top of their forums and stuff.
sure.
But
There you go.
Thank you.
I tried it and I did not understand why it's a permanent flavor. Let me just say that. But maybe I'll change my mind right now.
Now, I already know where I'm going to put this, but I'm going to wait until after you guys
Yeah.
told me how you feel.
Sure.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Watermelon Jelly Rancher, not as sweet though, which
No.
I like.
Yep.
And it goes down like I would say a thrash apple, pretty subtle. But here's where I think I'm going to let you guys pick your scores first.
Sure. I would say my overall review is like, you know, Major Melon. If it had a melon flavor and it was keen to the melon flavor, that's what it would be. It would be precise. I like it. It's smooth. It's not really a sharper one like Voltage or Code Red, even though that fits for them. But for Major Melon, I think that's pretty solid. And then on top of that, it's, you know, like Colin said, it's sweet, but it's like the right amount of sweetness. It's not overpowering. So I would honestly say, if I'm looking at the other ones, I wouldn't put it above Code Red, but I wouldn't put it anywhere close to Frostbite, so I would stay with like a mid C tier.
I would say high C.
High C?
Maybe a low B. I would put it above Code Red personally.
Okay.
I was going to go right next to Thrashed Apple at A.
Oh my gosh.
We put it low B.
I'll
Yeah.
put it at the bottom of B. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I personally like he said, it's a Jolly Rancher flavor.
Yeah.
And the watermelon really comes out, which I like about it. But I also have this. I used to do this at my dad's house. You get one of the popsicle trays and you pour the dew into the trays and put them there, and you got a watermelon icicle right there, and it's pretty good. That's what I personally do with them. It's one of my favorite flavors. So I agree. I'll just put it bottom of B.
Okay. Cool. I think that's fair. All right, only a couple left. So, we are on to Spark. Yeah.
Now, I don't know much about this, so I'm going to hand this over to Andrew.
Yeah.
But it is their raspberry lemonade flavor.
So Spark was a Speedway exclusive. I want to say it was either right before COVID hit or right after COVID hit. Yeah, so this was a Speedway exclusive. Speedway is a gas station and convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
It is a raspberry lemonade flavor, as Colin said. And yeah, they brought it back after being a Speedway flavor to Walmart and other retailers. So yeah, you see it more now.
I don't think I've had this one either.
Oh,
Unless,
I honestly thought that they got rid of it, but
yeah.
this one I got at Walmart right now. Right now, for some reason, we've been having it at Walmart. I'll let you pour yours.
Mm-hmm.
This was a last minute grab too. Originally, we weren't going to have this, but then
No.
I saw this flavor at Walmart, and I was like, we might as well pick it up to add it to the list.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Do.
Sour.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say it's the sourest out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to taste that again.
It's not like a. It's an okay sour.
Yeah, it's an okay sour.
Like I'm not really. I don't know. My facial expressions might go against it, but I'm not. It's not too bad.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, we've been tasting a lot of pop right now, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like all like
Right.
meshing right now with the sweetness.
Colin, you could start. What do you think?
I personally think it's kind of good. It goes down easy, but at the same time, I don't feel it's like it's a major melon, but I also don't feel like it deserves D, because my mind's going between B and D. So personally, I think it might be a C, bottom C.
I would disagree. I don't think it's smooth at all. I think it's a little too crisp. And I mean, if you like lemonade and lemonade is your go-to, like that's solid. But for me, I think it's like normal lemonade is not that sour, and it's not as crisp. And because of that, I would probably say I would put it above Frostbite. But, it's better than Frostbite, but I don't think it's, C tier.
I say B.
B tier.
D. Okay. So no, not top of C. Should we put it
Mid C.
mid C?
Mid C, yeah.
So I know you guys don't.
I feel like I'd enjoy it if it was colder, maybe.
True.
So, I mean, I'll give it some sense in that. I'd put it either between Freedom Fusion and Live Wire, or if anything, put it right below Sweet Lightning.
How would you feel? Where would you put it?
I'm fine with that. Right below Sweet Lightning.
Okay, we'll put it right below Sweet Lightning.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent if you like the sourness to it and you like lemonade. Maybe if you like lemonade, this is like your number one choice, but I would say it's
Right.
C it is. So far, our highest tier we went up to is A. And at the end, we might rearrange some stuff and move 1 to S, and we'll vote. But here's what we got so far. In A tier, top of A tier, we have Darkberry Bash from Applebee's. We have Thrashed Apple and Voltage for our A tier selection. Then for B, we have Purple Thunder, Pitch Black, Star Spangled Splash, Infinite Swirl, and Major Melon. C, we have Code Red, Liberty Chill, Sweet Lightning, Spark, Livewire, and Freedom Fusion. In D tier, we have Frostbite. So let's continue where we left off, and I believe we are going to Maui Burst.
Yep. Here, I'll pour it.
Okay.
And this is one of the cold ones, which is nice.
We had to break to add it to the list.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, you're right. It is nice and cold. And this is a pineapple flavor of other natural flavors. Which it's probably going to rank a little bit higher for me, like I said, because of the fruit.
Sure.
Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, Maui Burst, Dollar General exclusive.
Oh, yep.
Alright,
And
cheers.
cheers. Cheers. Let's see how this goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Crisp pineapple. That's all I gotta say.
Earlier when I was talking about Infinite Swirl, I said how similar it is.
Yeah.
I still think it's pretty similar, but this is much stronger in pineapple.
Right.
I gotta say.
It is a lot better pineapple. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I'm feeling A.
I'm feeling C.
I would say B because it's better, in my opinion, if I had to stack it up against its predecessor, which is, or successor, which is, what is it? The
Infinite Swirl?
Infinite Swirl. I'd say it's better than that, so I would say it's a B.
So middle B tier, we guys agree with?
Yeah.
That's okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine?
I would put it above Infinite Swirl.
Yeah. So now we have 3 flavors left. Now, the last 3, 2 of them, one's a classic, one's a fan favorite, and one's a new flavor. So the next one we have up on our list is Baja.
Now, I'll just give my 2 cents. I think Baja's cool. I think it's a solid flavor, but boy, is it overrated. I think...
I am totally on board with what you just said.
I remember, I had friends at Walmart when I worked there, and that's literally all they were... Derek and Harley,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, Baja Blast's the best," and they're playing Black Ops 3, and I'm like, I never had this because back then it wasn't really as well as available because it was a Taco Bell exclusive. But then it came through, and I was like, it's not bad, but like, guys, like, what are we talking about?
So the first time I tried Baja Blast was at Taco Bell, and they must have like messed up the syrup or the fountain or something because it tasted like soap,
Oh. Oh.
and I didn't like it, and it made me hate Baja Blast for so long.
Oh,
And then I tried it like when it came out in cans and stuff, and I was like, all right, that's
doable.
pretty good actually. So
right.
cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's get into this one.
Like I just said, it's good, but definitely overrated.
I feel like
Dare I say even D tier?
I would pretty much agree with you with that. Personally, Baja is overrated.
Yeah.
And it's all you see all the time because everyone's like Baja, Baja, Baja,
It's annoying.
and it gets annoying. So
Don't like the aftertaste.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about to say that. I don't like
Yeah.
that either. Yeah. All right. Well, that's, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the first time we've actually all three agreed on one letter. Look at that.
So it goes to a D tier.
Would you put it above Frostbite or below? I personally would
below.
put. You would
Yeah,
say
below.
below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say above, but you guys outrank me, so that's fine.
Yeah, I would say below. And I know a lot of you in the comments right now are going to be flaming us for that. But to be
Not me, them.
to be personally honest, we all believed it was D, and like we said, it's all opinion here. And tell us what you think out of this list is your favorite. But for us, it's a D tier.
And you know what? I've talked to people about this, and
Yeah.
I have friends that say the same thing. Just overrated flavor,
Yep.
not that great. Pitch Black won
Yeah.
in the decision, and guess what? We have Baja Blast as a permanent flavor now. That's not fair.
That isn't fair.
It isn't fair at all. I
Yeah.
would rather have cans of frickin' Pitch Black all the time than that.
I mean, I'll humble myself. I mean, if you would have told me that they ranked up against each other and I had never had Baja Blast, Pitch Black like I did today, I'd probably vote for Baja Blast. But I'm glad I did because, that's silly. But
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Last
Now we're going back to a classic that started it all.
not a classic,
The
classic.
The classic. The original Mountain Dew flavor. Now, after all the flavors we've just tried, this is where it started, so we got to give it points for that. But at
Right.
the same time, it evolved over time, so the other flavors do taste better to me. But I'm going to give it to Andrew to speak his feelings on it.
Well, after a few reformulations of the formula, I mean, yeah, this does taste different than it used to.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. And you know what? I'm gonna hold my opinion until I drink it. I have a feeling a lot of people are not gonna like what I have to say.
I remember when even before I started drinking it, like when the Mountain Dew bottle was it was like neon. It kind of looked cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Can we touch on that? For
Yeah,
a second?
yeah.
The design of the logo and the cans and stuff. It used to be so edgy and cool.
Yeah.
Like Mountain Dew meant extreme
Right.
back in the day, like BMX, Halo.
Yep. Halo 2.
Call of Duty.
Just Call of Duty.
Yeah.
All of that culture
Yeah.
that Mountain Dew was, correlated with.
Right.
It's just not there anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
It's all corporate, oh, we only have this, not because it's cool, but because it's a promotion and
Right,
we
right.
get money.
Right.
Back in the day, doing Doritos, they always had that thing for
yeah.
the MLG scene, 360 no scope. They had
Yeah,
the
I remember that.
MLG logos, and you
Yeah.
drink the Dew. So let's go back to the classics, guys, and
Cheers.
Trace
Take
our
it.
roots. Yeah. Can I go first?
yeah.
I think the original deserves credit for what it is. I think it's solid for anybody. Is it, am I going to give it extra points because it's OG? Absolutely not. Am I going to say it's garbage compared to the newer flavors? No, of course. But, even though this is outside of my terminology because I'm an older gentleman, I'd say it's mid. So.
How about you, Andrew? I'll let you go first before I do mine.
I'd put it above Frostbite, and I'd put it above Baja Blast, and I cannot say much else about it.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
What about you?
Now, I'm going to personally say this as well. I say this is an absolute... I say it's a classic, but at the same time, if I was in a store and I had all these other flavors available to me, I'm never going for the
I
original.
agree.
I will never go for the original.
That's a good point.
There could be all these flavors here, and I'd be like... I would take Thrash Apple. I'd take any of these over. I would even take Baja over this personally.
Really?
Even Baja
Wow,
over this.
okay.
So I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna put it at the very bottom of D.
I wouldn't say very bottom of D. I'd say if it was D tier, it would be number 1, but I would say low C. I think it's better than Freedom Fusion.
How do you feel?
I feel like it's the top of D.
Top of D.
All right, well then that's where it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the classic and original flavor of Mountain Dew is top of D.
Yeah.
Sorry, Die-Hard fans.
Sorry.
I mean, I got your back when it comes to, like, I'm glad if Frostbite, Baja Blast, and the original were there, I would pick the original. That's why I say that. But I understand your level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We got one more flavor. It's the new 2024 Voodoo flavor. This just came out this month and was just released.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
last
Andrew.
week even.
I'm gonna let
Wow.
Andrew describe the flavor and the limited time aspect to it and what it's about.
Well, it's a mystery flavor.
So this is 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. This is the 6th
Wow.
Mountain Dew Voodoo flavor. Now each year they do a mystery flavor. It does not describe what it is on the can, but it's usually related to some sort of candy. So 2019 it was candy corn and so on and so on. I don't remember all of them. I think one of them was an Airheads flavor.
Ooh,
That's actually not part of my lore. I don't remember what all those are. But here's 2024's limited edition Voodoo.
I'm kind of excited to see what candy this one's gonna be.
I would say that, but I'm also nervous because it could be a candy I don't like.
If it's candy corn again, I'll be very disappointed.
I gotta say, 2019 was the worst Voodoo, with it being candy corn.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
The final
cheers.
one.
The final one. Let's get a good solid review on this. Oh no. Oh no.
You couldn't ask me to guess what candy that is.
I like it.
It's not bad, but I don't know what candy it is.
Now, I read online what other people say, and I don't know if you guys want me to go into that.
Yeah, go into it.
please.
Strawberry runts.
Yeah, I can.
I think they're
The
dead on.
aftertaste. The
What is
aftertaste.
it? What is strawberry run? I've never heard of that.
Runts is like a Wonka candy.
Oh,
Like, you know how they-
Yeah, they're kind of
yeah,
powdery.
yeah, powdery. Yeah, I've seen them. Okay.
The aftertaste has the runts kind of flavor.
I gotta say that's dead on, and I think that's what it is this year.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't mind it. I actually like. I've never had any of the Voodoos before, so like. But like honestly, I enjoy that. I would sit down with that. So.
I would put that above Maui Burst.
Maui Burst,
Where's Maui Burst?
right there next to
Yeah.
Above Maui
I
Burst?
agree. I agree.
I would.
But Colin, Maui Burst is your baby.
I know, but at the same time, I don't know. Personally, it kind of tastes. I don't know if you guys taste it too. I feel a little bit of butteriness to it.
Yeah.
Buttery.
Not buttery.
I don't really
Like,
get that.
it tastes like something
Not buttery, but like
some sort of like
smooth.
Yeah.
Like a smooth flavor.
yeah, smooth flavor. And I personally, until you mentioned the runs, at first I would like it remind me like a caramel something.
Yeah. So what do you think? Where should we put it? Definitely B, but where?
I love Major Melon, so I don't. To me, I would say Major Melon's above this, but you guys wouldn't say that.
All right. Well, then let's compromise.
I would say.
Let's put it both.
between Maui and
Bur-
Infant Swirl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. So for final, with our final rankings, we gotta vote one that's gonna have to go to S. So I say we look at our A tiers, and out of those three, we have to decide one that goes to S.
Sure.
All right. Well, what are your guys' contender for top?
So we only pick from A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's got to be between Darkberry Bash and Thrashed Apple.
I agree with that.
That's a tough choice for me.
See, I want to say Voltage just because that's one of the keys, but I'm not going to. I liked Thrashed Apple a lot. I think it's definitely a sleeper when it comes to it. But Darkberry Bash, like, that flavor is just phenomenal. But then again, I don't want to overrate it because it was with ice. But it was watered down.
We've been talking about Thrashed Apple a lot during this review.
Yeah,
this is true.
And comparing a lot of the dudes to Thrashed Apple. I think that may be where we...
Do we have another can so we compare just those two flavors? So we still have more of Darkberry Bash.
That's the only one I got off of eBay.
So with that in mind, I'm just gonna take a little sip of this if you guys want to, even though it's watered down.
I'm all good.
Okay.
I'm done drinking this stuff.
Well, why don't we do this? To keep it fun, we'll agree on one S tier flavor, but then we can maybe have like a secondary, like personal S tier that goes after it. So let's vote upon the three, and then we can pick one that we enjoy above all of them.
Out of three?
No, yeah. So like we'll pick a group one out of the A tier.
My personal favorite of all these is Darkberry Bash.
Yeah.
As far as like a compromise goes between all of us for S tier, I think that's where Thrashed Apple should go.
I like Darkberry Bash too. I think that's a good S. But personally, with the start off and how I like the carbonation, I'm gonna say Thrashed Apple is S.
Yeah, I agree. I'm exactly the same. So I think we got our S tier.
And then Mountain Dew Darkberry Bash is top of A.
Yeah.
So we'll move Thrashed up to S, guys. So
Yep,
that's probably going to be very controversial, but it's pretty good, I say, as a flavor. Now we're going to go over the rest of them down here and see any of your picks that you feel like you want to have forced up as your personal one to force up.
So Colin, I mean, you're the host of this channel, so why don't you pick your personal favorite?
I kind of want to let you guys go first because you guys are the guests.
Sure.
You know what? I am totally fine with this list.
Okay. You're fine with it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Anyone your personal pick you want to assert somewhere higher on this list as your own personal pick to move up?
I mean, honestly, it's pretty solid. The only two that I would probably move if I had to was I would move Code Red to somewhat B, and then I would move probably like Livewire up a little in C. But honestly, I can't complain.
You can't complain?
No.
Okay. Same here. I believe this list is pretty good, so let's just go over the list. If you're just listening to this as you work or something, so for the audio listeners, because this episode's a little bit longer than the other ones. As our S tier, we have Thrashed Apple. A, the Darkberry Bash, and Voltage. B, we have Purple Thunder, Pitch Black, Star Spangled Splash, Maui Burst, Voodoo 2024, Infinite Swirl, Major Melon, for that was B. Now C, Code Red, Liberty Chill, Sweet Lightning, Spark, Livewire, and Freedom Fusion. And the lowest tier on our list, D, which will be some controversial picks here in the comments. The original flavor of Mountain Dew, Frostbite, and Baja Blast. In the comments, please let us know where your personal tier list is. Now I'm going to ask my friends here, where would they put their top three from this, their personal top three out of all these?
So like top three as in
your personal favorites out of the whole list.
So I would solemnly say, let me just go through them real quick. I would say Code Reds in no particular order. Code Red. Let's see. I honestly would say Livewire, Code Red, and I'm trying to just double checking. Yeah, Voltage. I do the three. I think they're all solid.
Yeah, I would do Darkberry Bash top, Thrashed Apple second, and then Purple Thunder would be my third favorite out of these.
Nice. For my top three, It's going to be a little bit different from our tier list. Just because I'm going to put this in personal perspective, we're not able to have access unless we order online for Thrashed Apple. So I'm going to say for our local area of stuff I can actually get.
That makes sense.
My top 3 would be, I'm going to put Dark Berry Bash. I'm going to put Voltage and Major Melon for my top 3.
Interesting. You went for Maui Burst on the 3.
I like it, but I personally, if I'm going out of my way...
I'm sorry, not Maui Burst. Sweet Lightning.
Sweet Lightning.
Yeah, I thought you
I like Sweet Lightning a lot, but that'd be in top 5.
Okay, I understand that. Gotcha. Cool.
But that should be it for about the video. I'm going to have all the socials for everyone here down below. If Dynamic Meme, do you have anything you'd like to say to end out the video for yourself, or socials or promotions?
Subscribe to Dynamic Team on YouTube.
Danny?
Yeah, just I hope you guys are enjoying his videos. We got some cool stuff coming up. I'm honored and thankful to create content for this awesome dude. And Christmas, I won't spoil it, but we got a pretty cool video coming up for Christmas time.
Yeah, I think that Christmas video is going to be like 1998 when The Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in a Cell into the Spanish announcer's table.
Agreed. Well, that will be it for all today for everybody. Thank you for coming along. It means a lot. Thank you for 200 subscribers. We finally reached that milestone. Currently, at the current time, we're at 209. Thank you all for the support. That will be all for this video. This has been BT Nuclear. Nuclear, smash that subscribe button and see you guys next time.